Good morning. How is everyone? I'm live and I'm everything. Listen, we're gonna just start out with I broke up with StreamYards. Okay. And I'm paying $50. Keep up in the ante. Putting all kinds of crazy stuff in there, so we're not doing it. Good morning. How is everyone? I missed you guys so much. Granny was first, Wandering Scorpion, Love Ocean. How are you guys? Hi, Stephanie. Of course, Mr. Kazi is here. Jarella. Jarella, those things that you put in the thing, are they soda? Like, are the bubbly? Thank you guys for joining me. I missed you guys. I told Mr. Kazi I'm doing it. I'm going to be there Saturday. Last week I had to work, but I understood why I had to work because what was it, Valentine's Day? The girl that does my Saturdays, they gave her tickets to go see her new grandbaby. And I was like, I can't not, like, be there. They aren't carbonated. Oh, okay, good. Good. I have my protein powder for my water. It's awesome. I'm like addicted to it. I love it. Good morning, Rally. How are you? It's been 84 years. It has been 84 years. And then I was going to come on when it was like snowstorming, but I was freaking out and I was being a weather person. And I just kept looking out the window because we got like, I don't know, 1,000 inches of snow, or so it seemed. Hi, Corey. I missed you. Good morning. Um, and I was stressing out about it, right? But Mr. Kazi, run! Mr. Kazi set everything up prior to him having surgery. So we had snow angels. The neighbor next door, she had her nephew come over and he's like, "Can you just make sure that the SUV is clean so she could get to work?" They cleaned both of the cars. And when I tell you they shoveled me out completely, they shoveled me out completely. It looked like it didn't even snow next to the cars. So that was awesome. I was very, very appreciative to that. So I baked her a cake on Monday. The cake was it looked good. She said it was good. But she said when I went and took it over, she's like, "No." I said, "Yes." I said, "You helped us so much." She's like, "Yeah, but that's what neighbors for." And I said, "Yeah, well, this is what neighbors is for too, to like bake yummy stuff." So I know, Rally. I missed you guys. There's so much to talk about too. Edna! Edna, why haven't you been going live? I see that you're doing your 75-day thing. Is it 75 days? I see that you're doing that. So yeah, I baked the cake and it was just like one of those things. It's been tough. Mr. Kazi got his stitches out. I don't know how much I told you guys of what was going on, but it was a week delayed or 2 weeks. He'll answer. I don't know if it was a week or 2 weeks because it's all a big blur. Um, we had an accident and we busted the stitches open or we hit the wound. So the doctor was like, "No, I want them to stay in a little bit longer." She's doing taxes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good point. Good point, Brad. Um, so Thursday we got the stitches out. And then we just got to baby it for 2 more weeks because of the accident. And then one night, was it last Saturday? We had date night. We just watched a couple of movies. And I'm kind of tired from fasting for Ramadan Lent, and people aren't interested. Oh, good morning. You made it. I was wondering if you'd show. S- Say hello. Tell everybody you missed them. Are you hanging out with us? It looks like she might be hanging for a minute or two. Anyway, we watched Murder Mystery with Adam Sandler. All right, come again. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Okay, Edna. I know you're busy this time of year. That was like, I don't know. The first one was kind of funny, but they did a second one, and I'm like, they didn't have to do a second one. The second one wasn't necessary. We were like, what is going on? We could have watched a different movie, but instead we chose that one. That was nice. We had some snacks. So we've been doing our thing, kind of hanging out. Um, I'm exhausted. I know, kitten. She'll be back, hopefully. Anyway, so how have you guys been doing? Tell me what you guys have been up to. What has happened in the last 2 weeks? Did anybody get snow? I know you West Coast people didn't get snow, or unless you're in Texas, because we got tons. And then we're supposed to get ice in the middle of the week this week. I also observe Lent. I'm dying for a steak and I have 4 weeks left. Wait, are you not eating meat the whole entire Lent? Because when I was Catholic, we weren't allowed to have meat on Fridays. Is it different now? I know, like Ramadan, you'd like fast from sun up to sundown. But did like Lent, did they change it? Because I don't know. You're supposed to give something up that you enjoy and no meat on Fridays. I need to know. Did they change it? I haven't done it in forever. Sunny in the 70s this week. Oh. So our weather after the blizzard, like you would never know that we had a blizzard. They got their shit together this time. Because as soon as I got out on Tuesday, like the roads were like dry as a bone, which was great, like especially the main roads. And even our town, they messed up last storm, so they got it together this storm. Um, there were a couple of down trees in my neighborhood, but that's just because we had snow, and like winds. But it was a mess. You're in a heat wave, 94. I'm not going to ask you to tell me where you are, but what? 94? Our weather was a little mild this week. Like yesterday, like the past 2 days, I didn't wear a coat because it was like in the 40s. And I'm like, I wear a shirt underneath my scrubs, so I was like, I'm not getting hot. We never ate meat during Lent as a child. So, okay, all right. Yeah, it was like Ash Wednesday, Good Friday, but Fridays we didn't eat meat. And you had to give something up. All salty snacks. Good for you. Now listen, I have to, I've been on this thing and I had to do my crunchies, but I've been doing pretty good. I didn't have crunchies yesterday. I did have them the day before on Thursday. I just had a couple. But work has been insane. Like when I mean insane, like it made me insane yesterday that I screamed like a crazy lunatic in the car. And after I screamed, I felt really good. Like it was like the pressure was so built up that I had to scream like a crazy person in my car. And when I mean crazy person, I mean like it was bad. It was really bad. But as soon as I did that, I felt so much better. Like all of the pressure alleviated. You never eat meat on Fridays. I know people that do that. Um, but pressure's been like the work's been crazy. The work's been crazy. Like crazy, crazy. But I told Mr. Kazi yesterday it's still in my heart. I still feel like this is a place where I belong. So we're just gonna ride it through. We're gonna ride it through. Just a few years till retirement. Yeah, on Tuesday he asked me when I plan to retire, and I was like, I don't think I can. Like at this point with everything that's going on, I really don't think that I can retire. I mean, eventually, like maybe when I'm 70. I don't know. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll tell you what, I always said, like, if like hitting the lottery would be like extremely I would never work in a dental office again. I would do like I would go out there and do charity work for like abused women, like DV and children. That's what I would do. I would make sure that like, I did some work there. It's your birthday. Exactly, Dorella. What's retirement? Stephanie, it's your birthday? What, did I miss your comment? Oh, well, I was gonna say, well, it is your baby. Happy 17. Little Stephanie's boy. Immediately ASAP vacation, streamer for life. Yeah, could you imagine? What would like we're still planning on doing that road trip. Like, just because I haven't talked about it doesn't mean that I haven't done it or we're not gonna do it. So yeah, we can go out on the road. Tell everybody where we are. Where the cool guys come to light. All right, Mr. Kazi doing his like chat promotion. Um. Anyway, so work's crazy, driving me nuts. Thursday we had Oh, Brad, thank you. Welcome back, CATURDAY. You guys, welcome back, and thanks for joining me. I was so excited that it was coming up and that I was going to be on for today. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You retired twice and came back. Samantha, good morning. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. 65. Oh, Harley, we're not. Come on up. Say happy birthday to everybody in the chat. So he did. He asked me like when I'm gonna retire, and I'm like, what? What do you mean retire? Are you gonna like Are you gonna make sure that I'm capable? Come up here. I'd get into the whole work thing, but it's like I just don't want to even think about it because yesterday was crazy. I like was in the CVS parking lot when I screamed my head off, and I'm like, okay. I get out of the car. Wasn't there a cop there? The police officer? And I'm like, oh boy. So Harley, come play with us. She's pulling her shit where she wants to come up this way. He just looked at me and was like, I'm like, you didn't think that that was bizarre behavior. I don't know where you were, but you're wet. He understood. I just would have been like, does your job make you scream, officer? Does life just give you pressure and you just gotta scream? Mr. Kazi said, well, people scream all the time, so I guess it's just normal behavior at this point. I'm like, well, maybe, but that was bad. She is adorable. She's a pain in the butt. Right? Well, I'm sorry if you're not comfortable. Say hello to everyone. The world is in a state of chaos. Nobody knows what's going on anymore. We just gotta thank, yes, of course, thank all the police, fire, and first responders. And thank God that that officer didn't lock me up. It triggered me because, like, I got really pissed off one time, especially, like, I told this story before. My mom opened my mail and I freaked out like a lunatic because one, it's a federal offense, and two, stay out of my business. So I just started screaming. She called the cops on me. They took me to they took me to the psych ward. So when I screamed yesterday and I saw the cops, I'm like, great, I'm going to be locked up. They're going to take me to the to the psych ward. And then how am I going to get out of there? Because Mr. Kazi can't get downstairs. I mean, he can. He gets on, he's like slithers down the steps, but he can't drive. And you can't get a hold of June 'Cause that's just she won't I haven't I once a month I talk to my mom. She's out there being like a girlfriend and I don't know what the hell's going on there. So, whatever. Really, it was bad. That's just it, Jarella. Things took a turn when we got the internet in our hand. Did you all hear that we and Israel attacked Iran? I think I heard something. Stephanie, when I tell you like work has been like just has just been wild, like a roller coaster wild. You know, Mr. Kazi filled me in on the Mexico thing. And Burke's down there in her vacation home. And she said that she was on a stay at home. They had a stay at home thing. Yes, up in Discord, we'll figure out which one can stay. Right. Just let her out. She's pissed. That's all. She's just pissed off. And I would have told them everything that I was going through, and they would have been like, all right, you deserve the scream. It was bad. So that's what I kept thinking. I was like triggered from, oh, you do need to get your nails done. You just got them done. The hell? Are you taking hair, nail, and skin? Hair, skin, and nails. What's that vitamin I take? I don't know. Mr. Kazi, I sent you a link in the email if you want to pop up. You don't have to put you could put your profile pic up. Like, just turn your camera off. You don't have to be on cam. My friend owns a rental vacation in Cozumel, and they were worrying about, yes. Well, that's what they were saying. Like, all the people are down. I saw this one thing where the woman was with her mom because she was seeking medical treat. The mom was seeking medical treatment, but her husband was Mexican, and like the girls had no idea what was going on. She had to call the husband so he could tell her what was happening. I was like, what the hell? And like, I'm in this like support group. Like, it's a big support group for the bariatric surgery. A lot of people go to Mexico for the surgery. I'm like, why are we going to Mexico? And then I figured it out. Like, their insurance doesn't cover it. So they go to Mexico and it's a lot cheaper. I don't know if I'd want to go to another country for surgery. I don't think I would want to do that. I'd be a little nervous. Because what if you need like a follow up? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how does that work? That was a weird and scary email coming from the embassy. Hi, Nico. Good morning. You just missed your girl. It's the whole world is scary. The whole world. Her stomach staple? Well, Granny, is that like the bariatric surgery? Is that what you mean by stomach staple? Yes. I know, Jarella, because then when they don't get the right treatment over there, they come here and they use totally different materials and we can't fix their implants. Ramen, I think that's what I'm on. Because my bottle's pink, but that the whole that with this, I'm telling you, these are the best. These are the best that I've found. I took a bottle. I'm like, okay, my hair's like, it's not falling out anymore. I stopped for like a week and a half. Shit started falling out again. So I had to get another bottle. But this works. I swear she does. She's in the hospital a few miles over the border getting her tummy surgery. She's doing just fine and they're treating her. Yeah, I'm sure that they treat her well, but I'd just be afraid that, like, if I had a problem, like, I'd have to go back. Yeah, really. They get the implants and they use totally different system. Like, implants are like, like they're like mechanics. And they don't have this. We don't have the same. We don't have the same system. So I knew to go over there for turkey. to get their implants. And I know Tijuana, you get your butt done, right? But I couldn't go to another country. I'd just be like, all right, I got flat ass for the rest of my life. To get your boobs done in Mexico. Yeah, aren't they? I mean, $5,000 is expensive, but isn't it like 5 grand to get your boobs done? I never had to worry about that problem, like ever. Never had to worry about that. Nico, Mr. Kazi's in the chat. He's feeling good. We're getting better each day. Today he gets to take it. Today he can shower without having to use the shower boot. He can get it wet, and then we just have to redress the area. That's what I was doing at the CVS yesterday. I was getting all kinds of stuff. I wasn't thinking clearly. I should have went to the Walmart. He was right. I should have went to Walmart, but I was like, I just did. It was. uh, I need grace. 6 to 13 now. Look at that. It was 6K 13 years ago, and now it's 6 to 13. That's wild. That's the thing. That's weird numbers. So, anyway, in the hospital, then rehab for so many months, come back and still have a membership. Thanks to whomever is keeping me in. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, ramen, it's been a while. Tomorrow I can send out new ones. I can't believe today's the last day of February. Why are we going so fast now? The earth is spinning too fast for me. I don't know. That's how I feel. Because usually January feels like 2 months, and now tomorrow's March. Tomorrow's March. Ramen had us scared there for a while. You feel like it was just Halloween. I don't know. I judge time on the mummers. But then we also had the mummers at the end of January too. So that could be why. 30,000 with insurance in the state. What? 30,000 with insurance in the state, 16,000. You tell me why. Doctors. The doctors. I know, Stephanie. But March apparently is going to be a bear. I've been watching the weather guys. And I don't know how accurate they are. I don't know, the weather guys on the YouTubes, like that Ryan Hall and Max Velocity. I've been watching those two. And they're saying that March is going to be like a roller coaster. And it's going throughout the state. Like the Texas area is going to get hit with a bunch of stuff too. So I don't know. You're planting your garden tomorrow. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what they say. In like an Allen, a lion out like a lamb. And that damn groundhog. They're like 6 more weeks of winter. Every year it's 6 more weeks of winter because he sees his own shadow. Well, of course, because there's 1,000 people with cameras and lights taking its picture. Of course it's going to see its shadow. I know. Yeah, that Ryan Hall, he had like 20,000 people in his chat on when we were getting the snow. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy. Max velocity is better now. Jarella. Yeah, when you go up to that area, because it's right here in Pennsylvania, it's like a huge event. People that weekend, or like a couple of days before it's supposed to, he's supposed to come out. It's like a whole big thing. They have like all kinds of weird stuff that they do too. I'm like, really? Is that how that is up there? And like every once in a while, I think about going. Like, I just want to check it out and see how it is. Because when you have people like they're in, they're never mind. Be nice, Kim. Be nice, Kim. Don't say anything wrong, okay? Because your head's not right. I I don't know. I don't know if he's real or not. And they have like the grids and everything like that. So like most of them, you could be wrong. Like that's the job where you can actually be wrong and still get paid for it. Because it's the weather. Like you can't really predict things. You can see where the maps are going, but you don't really know. I was just watching him before I came on, Brad Max, and he was selling something in the middle of his thing, so I just clicked off. I'm like, just show me the state of Jersey. That's all I want to know. Are we going to get ice? Because yesterday, like again, the ice, the snow's melting because it's like been mild. So I'm in work and I park in my spot, and there's water everywhere. Like you can see that it's water. Well, I stepped on the patch ice, and I was like, I mean, I was dancing. I didn't fall, but I did hurt my shoulder, like my neck and my shoulder, and my back was bothering me a little bit yesterday. I was like, "Oh, if I would have fell at work." It just because I fall, we talked about me falling all last year. Could you imagine if I fell on the concrete? Because it was all concrete. There was no grass to like kind of tip my ass over into the grass. No, I'd have been pissed. Did you go, Nico? Don't they have like, they have special things going on around that time? There goes Max too. He did. He had an ad in the middle of the thing. I was like, oh man. Listen, I get it. I'm not hating. Like, you get sponsored to run your channel. I understand. I get it. But, like right in the middle, come on. You could have done it at the beginning and let me skip ahead and like watch the whole thing. 50% wrong in the time you will lose your job. I get it. I get it, babe. I get it. I get it. You have a link if you want to come up. There's a lot to talk about in the Royals. We got to get there because last time we didn't talk about the Royals. I don't think. That's what I was afraid of, Dorella. I was afraid I was going to break something. We can't break anything. We cannot afford for me to be down and out. We can't afford for that to happen. Not for the next few weeks. Where'd you go? So anyway, there's all kinds of shit that's going over. Well, we have all the Epstein stuff that's coming out, and there's like millions of things. Brad! Brad! Brad wouldn't get fired. Brad's a good dude. He looks like, he takes pride in his work and he just shows up and he does what he needs to do. That's the kind of Brad that I think, right? I think Brad's always there. Aw, Granny, 14 months. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm having a lot of non-scale victories. That's what I'm having. But I can tell things are going. Thank you for saying that. I'm like, when I'm able, the first time I was able to cross my legs, I felt good, but now I'm actually able to cross my legs under my desk, which is a big deal for me. Aw, super sticker. We can't tell which one it is, but thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. But I was able to cross my legs. I saw that on Thursday. I'm like, check this shit out. Under the desk now? So that was good. I was excited about that. I was very excited about that. I wish I saw what it was. Let me see if I can go in and see which one it was. Super stickers are cute. Where's that? Where's it at? Oh, the kitten. Is that a kitten? Thanks. Now it's getting like, I'm like, oh man, I'm too old. I should have done this when I was younger. 'Cause, we're gonna get the gobblenecks. That's age, and I don't care. It is the victories that are great. And coming home, so my day starts. I like wake up in the morning. I get the cats fed, and I get Mr. Kazi's breakfast together because usually he'll have something warm in the morning. So I'll get together. I'll make my coffee, and then I come upstairs. I feed him. I jump in the shower. I get ready, and I go to work. Then when I come home, I get all the dishes together. And then I pack my lunch, I pack his lunch, prep his breakfast, and then I go back and I'll go upstairs and I feed him dinner, and then I'm getting ready for work the next day. Oh shit, it's been 2 years. 2 years. Time does fly. Thank you so much for sticking around with my crazy ass. Um so I I've been like running around. It's been a lot. Not a lot. I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me, but it's something that sick. Death warmed over does not describe it, but I'm listening. Oh my gosh, Canine, feel better. You and Ramen always have like a unique description for how you guys are feeling. Canine, Tater, and Ocean and Jarella have been here. Like, they've been. They're the little long dogs. Why does my coffee taste sweet? Oh, I can't drink sweet coffee. What? I didn't put sugar in that. What's going on? It seems longer. I know. I know. And that's when that's like 2 years is when I put my memberships on. I didn't have. I was okay for a while before I did memberships. Jarrell is 18 months. Right behind you. What is your profile picture? Oh, Day of the Dead. Oh, because you're down there with the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras. Look at that. I just forget what I'm saying. I'm so lost. So my world has been crazy. I usually go, what I've been doing is I've been going shopping before the weekend. But today I gotta go shopping. I'm cursed. Nonstop health issues and accidents most of my life since I got hit by that car. It's been nonstop. Oh, Ramen. I know, but you have such a sense of humor. That's what I meant by that. You guys have a sense of humor. But I do pray that you get better. Everyone. Pray for everyone. We all need prayers. I think that's why I'm staying in the job, because everybody tells me that I'm a blessing and that they're glad that I'm there. A lot of people were there before and knew, like, they're like, I'm glad you're back. Um, and I'm just watching, making sure that their treatment is right. Yeah, we have to go to the Walmart. Eh, I know, I gotta go to there's a Walmart down the street from my job. I'll go there during lunch, during one of the weekdays. I only have to get, like I don't have to get too much stuff. I gotta get, like, body wash, that kinda shit. I just gotta go get produce today. Canine lesbian torture by I return, I post the countdown into I know you do, I know. We love the countdowns, Canine, and by love, I mean we don't love. That's what I'm saying, Jarella. Like, when I came home and had my major meltdown after the scream, I just feel it's in my heart. Oh, really? Thank you. I just feel it's in my heart that I have to stay there. Regardless of the craziness, I just feel like it's not my time to go yet. I don't think I'm gonna go yet. Oh my gosh. Freeside! Freeside, where have you been? What community are you in? Are you doing Krama? Are you doing the DC? Are you like where are you at now? I don't know. I'm trying like I'm sick of this girl world shit. It's getting dark. I mean, I am enjoying the people that are covering Rosie because I never liked her from the very beginning. The first time she came out and she went after Foodie, I said, "No, she's got an agenda. She's a big girl with an agenda." I knew exactly what she was doing. I couldn't stand her. Hi, Jenny. Good morning. Andre, good morning. Nothing. We're just blabbing. We're just blabbing. We haven't gotten to the Royals yet. But yeah, I didn't like Rosie. And now I just is like, Ball Park! I We gotta do a movie. Um, so yeah. And the ones that make it fun are that's where I'm at. What did you nope out of? I missed your comment. Yes. Yeah, I can't do the girl world. I mean, I kind of know what's going on with Chantel because I get like the clips and stuff like that. Like somebody she almost got hit by a bus. Is that what I found out? She almost got hit by a bus or a truck or something like that because she's on the scooter out there in the road and she's yelling at mall cops, telling them that like, she's not on private property. Like, girl. Andre, have you been staying out of trouble? We gotta get Mr. Kazi to do. I'm like hot. I'm sweating. We gotta get Mr. Kazi to do Discord so he can watch movies with us. Whew. Gotta let it out. I was wrapped up and I'm hot. So yeah, I just go to like, yeah, Foodie. She almost got hit. Because she's out there in the scooter in the streets. I can't believe the scooter lasted that long. She's still kicking. She's still kicking. Why is my coffee sweet? Babe, you need to get better so you can start making my coffee again. Because my coffee has not been the same since since you haven't been able to make it. I'm just saying, no, that's not a guilt trip. That's just facts. It's not street legal. What is your profile picture? Uh he's been talking about the hockey thing since day one. Him and he's like getting his teeth with this guy that his profile picture the the hockey player that got his teeth knocked out is the one that won the winning goal. He's been like talking about it ever since. He stopped watching Amber reactions almost completely. I only watch. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Doesn't matter. CDL drivers need to check themselves lately, and pedestrians have right of way regardless. Yes. No, 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 no. I understand that part, but Brad, she's brazen. Like she takes advantage of every situation. Sh I would not be on the apparatus that she's on in the street of Canada when there's snow all around. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. And I don't think it was a CDL truck. I think it was like, an SUV. I don't know. You can order your shower chair. We have I don't know if he bought it or not. We have a medical supply place that we got our shower chair from for him. And the one that I had when I had the vertigo didn't have, like, it just was a stool, but the one he has like a back and like arms that you can't take out. So it looks like it's uncomfortable. Watched every Olympic game, both women and US hockey, and a couple of men. Yeah, you did. You watched all the Olympics. I found him through Elizabeth Richardson. Oh, got it, got it, got it. Always brazen. It's only $20. Yeah, I know Elizabeth. Her name is Veruvia, right? Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't know. I haven't really been on the YouTubes. I've tried not to be. Like, I'll pop in some places, but for the most part, I haven't had time. And by the time I come home and get settled and everything, I am sleeping. I am sleeping. Hey, butthead. Psst, psst. Oh no, I gotta blow my nose. I don't want Tiz to hear that. Sorry. Libby. Huh? Yeah, I know. I just muted it. That's all. If your vertigo fall didn't land you in the hospital, oh, that is a silver lining and a blessing. See, God's looking out for you. You're still scooter cruising with someone. It's on the list. Brett, do you have a tablet? Do you have a tablet of everything that you're doing? I understood what you meant, Ramen. Yeah, so anyway, I just, I pop in over there at the JJJ, but like Michelle's back, and I'm like, all right, I gotta back off of that. I just am nosy. I want to know what's going on. Just nosy. Ah, ramen. Okay, Brad. Good. As long as you keep a book, because I feel like you're gonna do everything. Oh, let me see something. Here. Where am I? My whole thing is this Michaela getting divorced. You're like, whatever. I don't know if everybody knows who Michaela Niguara is. Hold on, I want to do something. There you are. Hold on. That's Brad's channel. I wanted to drop his channels because he puts up shorts and everybody, like, it cracks me up some of the things he does. He talks about food and shows us places where he's at. I think I don't know if I fat fingered it. I think that's your channel, Brad. Wait, didn't she just get married? She got married a couple of years ago, but she's divorced. And she came up on the video and she's like, all right, you guys, I have something to tell you. You're going to want to sit down for this. Like, it's not my divorce. And you're just like an influencer on Instagram. Why are people sitting down for it? Like, I saw that wasn't going to last when you started talking about them. I'm sorry, like you have high hopes, but they're just people that you look at and you're like, what's happening here? So it just was weird. It was weird. So yeah, apparently she's getting divorced. And then after she dropped that thing, she put pictures that she's over there in Vegas, like she's single. Like you're not single, you're not divorced yet, but you're out there like putting yourself out. She moves too fast. I don't like that girl. I used to like her, but I don't like her anymore. I don't like her. Oh, Jenny, thanks. Brad, I think Brad's sub to oh, thank you, Lilith, because it says Wander and Scorpio. Okay, thanks, babes. But Brad, I enjoy watching your videos. So I never really liked her. Yeah, I didn't. Like, I don't know. She was just like she was just too open about him, like him having substance abuse and being in the rehab, and that's why he was in the area. And then they met on Tinder, and like it just was wild to me. It was just wild. I mean, he grew as she grew, and then she's doing shopping hauls that like the one was like $250,000. Like, girl, are you tone deaf? Like everybody that watches you, like they're looking at like they want to know what like Elf and Wet and Wild's doing. They can't afford Givenchy, Givenchy, or however it just gets on my nerves. Her accent, right? Thanks, Mr. Halsey. Anyway, so I just saw that when I was getting Brad's thing that she was over there, like they're talking about her. Everybody's talking about her. All right. Yeah, she gets on my nerves. All right. So I got closed out of that. Now, we have a lot to talk about with these royals. Where do we start? Where do we start? Andrew, friggin' Andrew. I don't like. Listen. I'm staying in the '90s and I'm keeping my Clinique happy. That's what I wear. Yeah. Now, I thought he was being arrested for like Epstein shenanigans, and by shenanigans I mean disgusting, dirty deeds. But they caught him on misconduct while in public office. Why? Is that just the beginning? Do you think he's gonna like? Do you think things are gonna open up after that? You know how like you get caught. I just don't want it to be another Diddy, and it's going to be another Diddy, isn't it? He's not going to. He's not going to. He's not going to pay the price. He's not going to pay the price. 40 years from now, you think? You think? Spell correctly, Kim. Like he's definitely like they're not calling him Prince Andrew. They're definitely calling him Mountbatten, Windsor. I can't get into Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair won't let me in. Sums a bitch. Alright, let's try to get into Vanity Fair. Oh, this is on Instagram. Maybe we'll be able to. Wait, what? What do you mean you're not letting me go in? Hold the wire. Why do I have to log into my Instagram on my computer? What is happening? I think Princess Charlotte too. I think Princess Charlotte too. Alright, hold on. Let me go. You don't think he'd never get it for the sex scandal, Granny? Derelict of duty. So, Granny, with Charles stepping down, like a lot of people over there in England that have insider information used to be reporters, like what not mainstream media, like palace insiders. They're saying that, like, some of them are saying that Charles should step down, and if he does, they're going to use it as they're going to use the excuse for his sickness, his illness, and then Catherine and William are going to take over. But they don't want a lot of people don't want him to step down until he takes responsibility for Andrew and Harry. Right. William wants them all stripped of titles. We'll get into the Harry and Megans too. Usually we don't talk about them, but we gotta talk about them. So Andrew was arrested on his birthday, which was fantastic. I was like, what a gift. What a gift. You deserve everything that's coming at you. But then when he was let go, I was like, what the frig? Like, come on. Somebody has to pay for the disgusting behavior. I don't like it. I don't like that these people are powerful and rich and they're getting away with weird shit. And then they're talking then it's opening up like the Beyonce and the Jay-Z stuff and all of that, all these Epstein things. Or I even heard that they're having rituals with include that involved babies and it just I believe everything. I believe everything. I believe it all because it's all maddening. I believe it all because we've been talking about that, like the Illuminati and stuff like that. We got our conspiracy cat hat. That's what I think too, Brad. King Charles does need to do it. You're on your way out, dude. You're not going to be king for as long as your mom. Like, hook your brother up. Because William will do it. William will do it. And I don't think the people will be mad that William does it. I think the people would he's already being embraced. I think the people would be even more tolerant. Like they would love him more for him to take care of letting people out. Word has it William is behind Charles's distance. Yeah, they're distancing themselves. But a lot of the insiders are saying they don't want him to step down. They want him to take care of things. And then other people are saying step down so William can really clean the house. So yeah, that's Fergie is now Fergie or Andrew's wife or ex-wife, whatever the hell she is. She once all the Epstein things were opened by the DOJ. She went and put herself into a mental facility for the month of January. I didn't know that until the other day. He has to protect the monarchy. He has to. And that includes getting rid of freaking Harry and Meghan. What's his name? Archie and Lilibet. they have to be stripped of their titles. First of all, those kids are not being raised with the proper etiquette and like growing up in that because their mother hiding at a pop $24,000 debt. Can you imagine? And who's financing that? Like, who are they financing? They need to pee or get off the pot. I never heard that one. My grandmother always just say shit or get off the pot. I can't no. Like literally, I can't do this. That's not good. I don't know how sugar got in it. I put my protein powder in it and I put my cream in it. The people. Wait, I didn't know. Really? I thought the people like were I didn't think they were getting paychecks from like the palace or anything like that. Charles is the one that gave him all that money to get the hell out of the nonsense years ago. Those children only belong to Harry. But do they? Do they? Those numbnuts were over there in Jordan, and they're saying that there's like a lot of Hamas, you know, they're like with on Hamas side, and like whatever, right, wrong, indifferent. Like, what if people are going to be on sides? Whatever. I don't care about that. But what I do care about is the fact that he's been ignoring her as she's been putting her hand. She was got to hold his hand. Like that's William and Catherine don't do that because they like it's a royal thing. But she's always trying to hold his hand. However, this trip he's been ignoring her or like turning his head when she's been putting her hand out to be held. And she looked like a friggin' let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. What I think is happening while I'm looking at this stuff, they went to Harry and Meghan, right, are over there in Jordan, and they're doing like, charity, appearances and all that, which a lot of people are saying they're paid to play. They are over there on 5 stars. They're in like 5-star hotels. They've had private jets to get over there. And one, not they don't have security all over them. They only need security in England. Is that it? You don't need it over there in Jordan or anywhere that you go? So they're saying that it's a pay to play, like, just to get their name out there because they want to be in the headlines because of the Andrew. And of course, William and Catherine went to the BAFTA Awards and she looked absolutely stunning, and she re-wore an outfit that she wore in 2019, which like she can wear something every single day. But people like her because they love that she re-wears outfits and she looked beautiful. And her belt matched him. It was so cute. Anyway, getting off topic. Um, so they're over there in Jordan and they visited an amputee facility, right? And she's like, like putting on the tears and looking like she's sad and all that stuff. What about your dad? Your dad is an amputee. You didn't even write him a letter or make a phone call, and it's your father. So it's just weird. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, because there's rumors of them doing the Diana 30th anniversary documentary. And Diana was over there with the landmines and like the amputees and stuff like that. I feel like they're over there trying to get a feel for what their mother went through for this documentary. Tell me I'm wrong. What's Stephanie say? What's going on? Oh, they're investing in all of them. In all of them. And then she's playing on the floor. She looks like a sack of potatoes. This is what I want to show you. Somebody called her, I don't know why we can't share images, but somebody called her, this was her Angelina Jolie in the, what was that movie? Oh, for crying out loud. This is the Jordan trip. She's over there, like, kicking the ball and everything like that, trying to pull a Catherine. You're never going to do it. You're never going to be like her. Ever. But I do honestly believe that she is over there trying to, how actors, they like do research and they like sit with people and all that to kind of get a sense so that when they're acting, they kind of can, um, get inspiration. I think that's what she's doing. You can't pull any fast ones over me. Had a blessed heart for all people. Yeah, exactly. Diana was genuine. This girl's not genuine. And Harry's just going right along with it. I think Harry might feel like, he, I think he might feel like he's Enflo. I feel like he might feel like he's, this is his purpose, like doing charity and stuff like that. He's just got a numbnut behind him. I don't think they're going to last much longer. I don't think they're going to last much longer. I don't know. That's my take on it. That is definitely my take. Hello. So, um, they are saying it's like a whole big farce with them, but we know anything they do is a farce. It's especially the security. There's no like high tech security around them. And it's over in an area that is pretty, it's like, it's volatile, right? It's a little volatile. It's a little scary to be over there in that region right now because of the, the climate. A Friday night fashion show, just like, Brad, do you know what my fashion is right now? Gym pants and hoodies. That's where I'm at. That's my fashion show. I ain't getting the pleather pants yet. Although I do have to, uh, Mr. Kazi, I gotta get rid of the stuff in the closet. I have to get rid of it. It's bothering me. We need to take it to charity. Harry has to protect his kids from the narcissism and enjoys charity with. I, but is he? I don't think he's protecting. I mean, he's there because, yeah, maybe he's protecting them a little bit, but I think he's mesmerized and under the trance of her too. And I don't think that I don't know. The kids aren't going to be royals. They're all going to be stripped, and I want them to be stripped. I do. I do. They shouldn't be in the line of succession. I think all of William's children should be it. And then once, George and Charlotte and all, and then let them go. Just like break them off. In my opinion, allegedly conspiracy theory, all that blah 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 blah. My fashion is rustic beach bum cowboy. Yeah. I love my gym pants. I do, I really do. Even though they were young when she passed, they lived and grew up with her. Yeah. They had her legacy, like, they saw all of the things that Diana did, and everybody spoke highly of her. So and then they had the queen, like, they just grew up in that environment. So manners, etiquette, protocol, all of that. He just let all of that go. And now his kids are growing up just like, I mean, you and I, just you and I, you know, go to the playground. Well, they're being like, suffocated by the mother. I can separate his love for his kids from everything else. I'm sure he does love his children. I'm sure. They weren't given the titles. I thought you're just born into the title. They just, well, I guess not. No, I've heard them being called. No, Stephanie, I've heard them being referred to as like, the prince and princess, but not they don't have like I don't know. I've heard them be called that. Regardless, they should not be in the line of succession. She's copying everything of Diana. Right down to like sweatshirts and like outfits and stuff like that. Doing photo shoots that, mimic Diana's clothes. She's weird. She's just weird. No titles are given. We call them that, but they're not. Okay. All right. Because I was like saying, like, oh, I thought they were called that. But if anything were to happen to the family, because when a royal turns a certain age, the next line, so it's William and then George, right? So when George turns a certain age, he has to travel separately. William won't allow that to happen. They're still traveling together, and oh Lord, please protect them. If anything happens, we're not talking about that. We're going to talk about how we're going to be here on the coronation. And hopefully it'll be here sooner than later. She would. That's why she was doing that shit. That's why they're over there in Jordan, because they wanted to take like the stunt they just pulled with the amputee place is when Catherine and William went to BAFTA and they thought that they were going to steal the spotlight with headlines. You can't, when Kate dresses up for an event, you're never going to steal the spotlight. The focus is always going to be on what's Catherine doing. It it's genuine. It's not even like narcissism or you can tell she's just like the public eye comes with the job because first she's wife, then it was first she's mom, then wife, and then you know princess. But she enjoys the job. Like this is her career. You're 10 minutes behind. Fergie has trapped traded promoting the spa for treatment. That's the only way Fergie is there. She can't afford it. Lady Autumn, hi. Lady Autumn's always. I love when she comes in. She's like, I'm late, but here, blah 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 blah. From history, William would already be in for. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I just William would follow the rules there. William, just follow the rules, man. Just follow the rules. I know you want to just break you want to break away from certain things, but just follow the rules. Those rules make sense, right? Those rules make sense. You think, Nika? If you remove Harry's children from And Andrew's girls are out too. Oh no, yeah, they're talked about too. Beatrice and Eugenia, they're being talked about. Them's the rules. They are definitely, they're under scrutiny too. Even though they didn't have any wrongdoing with these, I don't think they should be held responsible with the father's actions, but technically they should be removed so that the family tree doesn't go to that. You know what I mean? Just like Harry, like get Harry's, like it's got to be William and his, like it's William's limb now. I didn't watch South Park. Did they say that? I gotta take this necklace off. Jenny, good night. Have a good one. Jenny she works different shifts. I'm happy that she stopped by. All right. You just float over there, Dragonfly. The York girls have been promised due to proximity of their parents. Like, Zara, like, she's a good egg because she comes from Anne. She comes from, like, I love Princess Zara. I do. I love her. I think she's awesome. And her and Catherine get on, you know? They get on well with one another. What are you watching, Brad? It is. But he's done watching the Olympics since they've been over, so give him something to watch. He can get into that. Granny. It is sad that the kids get caught up in what the parents, but in this particular family and like the gravity of it all, they have to. Like you can't have it's the family tree. They're always going to be like, a part of the British royals, but they can't ever have power to take over. So I understand where they're going to be, denied like their titles and stuff like that. I totally get it because they it can't, like if anything were to happen and one entire family is like no longer, then it has to go to the next in line. And Harry and Eugenia can't be. Like I would love to see it be Zara. They did nothing wrong. No. It's just sad. It is sad. No, I have not seen the Richards case. Andrew will say the king, but he did know. And I think the queen knew too. Because he gave him, I think I heard, and don't quote me on the price, but I think I heard that Charles gave Andrew 1.5 million pounds for like to get it out of that, to get out of something. And it was his personal money. It wasn't from the crown. So he did know something. He did. And you don't think the queen knew? Like, come on. I think he might step down, and I think he's gonna step down, but I also think that they're not gonna use it for Andrew excuse. They're gonna use it as his his cancer and him being ill. Because he only made a public statement on the Windsor Instagram. Brad, you and these damn cheesesteaks. And he gets them too. What? He said I'm getting one today. And he is. I already told him what I want. And I'm gonna get it. Thank you, Brad. He will get it. He is getting one today, though. We talked about it last night. So I will definitely the cheesesteaks on Brad. So what was I saying? Oh, I think that they're gonna use that as the excuse. Just to wipe things under the carpet, you know? But that's closer to the day we get to see Catherine ascend to the throne. And I know it's William, but we all want to see Catherine. Let's face it. We all want to see Catherine. That rally. She did baby him. She did baby him. Cheesesteak bowl from Jersey Mike's. Well, to be fair, it's a chicken cheesesteak, unless you changed your mind. But have you guys tried them? The Jersey Mike's, like, I know it's bad, it's sodium, and it's like, it's bad. But if you like want like we call them hoagies here. Some of the country calls them grinders, some call them subs. Listen, it's a hoagie. But if you want like a hoagie, like they just chop it up and put it in a bowl. It and there's no bread. It's really good. And it's on my app that I use, it's not that bad. And I told Mr. Kazi, I said, that's what I want. And he's like, oh, okay, well, that's what I'll have for dinner. And then tomorrow you can have blah, blah, blah. I said, that's going to be my dinner tomorrow, too. Cheese. Yeah. So Jersey Mike's, because I know that they're around the country. Just get a cheesesteak bowl. And it's like a cheesesteak salad. It is so good. It is so good. I don't get the onions and oil and vinegar. I don't be doing all that nonsense. But I do get the hoagie bowl. Never had Jersey Mike's, and Publix makes the best subs. They have 5 grain bread. Well, I mean, you haven't had a hoagie roll until you're in Philly. There's just something about the water that makes the bread really good. He did holler. He did holler. He's in the other room. He was hollering. The man is serious about his cheesesteaks. Like, that's pure joy to him in life. I told him he should come up, but he won't come up because he has to use a profile pic instead of being on cam. I like Emily Baker. Wait, what? Who has damages? I have to get back to Law Nerds. Has she updated the case of the nut job who said she was a psych and professor? Was the real killer? I don't. I'm not going down that. Emblem. Now I don't know what kind of steak he's used out there, over in New Muscat's. We got the real deal over here in Philadelphia, but I do promise that it is definitely good, and it's not a sandwich. There's like no carbs to it whatsoever. It's good. I'm telling you, it's good. I tell you. Happy birthday to your daughter, Brad. Yeah, and you can't have like them like shipped. It's just there's something about a warm roll when you get when you get your sandwich and it's like pillowy, like it's soft and chewy. You can't describe it. You gotta come over. Just come over. Come on over. We'll all go out to eat. Red Gatorade. Just an off the cuff question. Are you going to start couples questions? Well. And Stephanie's going to be. We're batting around the idea. Yes, we're batting around the idea, and Brad gets all the credit because he made a comment in the last stream about conspiracies. So we might have a couple of questions about conspiracies because we were getting pumped with like all kinds of copyrights on the videos. So we might do conspiracies. People here like Jersey Mike's. I've used them to cater lunches in the past. Yeah, Jersey Mike's isn't bad. It's not bad. It's really not. A couple adventures if I had it my way. I know, but I think when we go out and do like when he's up and running and like we're going, cause we're going to take you guys to a place that's over here, and I don't want to say too much about it, but it's really cool. I'll just give you a hint. The town has been on fire underneath the ground for 60 years. It's literally on fire for 60 years. So we want to go there, and I want to take you guys. So the couple questions channel, we were thinking about doing conspiracies. So we'll just, and then because he wants to do like the chat, so we can all talk. You heard about that town? Yeah, it's not too far from here. It's a couple of hours, but it's not like it's days long. And everybody goes, I'm gonna get some spray paint because never mind. Never mind. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool. What town? A town in Pensy. It's in Pennsylvania. I don't think a mobility scooter will hold my fat ass the way. Now, if Chantel can, I have a couple of questions about JFK. Could be a good. Okay. I have a really good thing about JFK too. Sarkazi, we might need to do that. We might need to do that. What would I do? But Stephanie, I have like a really cool fun fact about the JFKs. So yeah, we could do that. But yeah, I think that's I'm sat for that stream. What stream? The road trip or the JFKs? Plug your ears. Yeah, right. It's an old coal mining town. See, everybody wants JFK. We'll have to come out with JFK. But he just wants to do something, and instead of like getting all that, we were getting copyright strikes left and right, and I like what else? Current events, but like conspiracy theories. Area 51. I hear him in the other room. Also, the fourth 9/11 plane location. We'll do stuff. We'll think about it. But oh my god, you guys. Well, it'll be your channel too because you guys will be like, we'll do it live so you guys can be chatting and stuff like that. So we're, just let us get through what we need to. We're still healing over here. Um, we gotta we got a lot of stuff to do. We got major things to do this afternoon. Well, I have a lot to do this afternoon. Flow. It's just like everything's coming out. So anyway, I don't know when they're going to. There's like a lot of stories coming out with Andrew, so you got to keep your eye out on that. Everybody's going to be stripped. Oh, and everybody's stripped except William and Catherine. Yes, we would do a community post. There are very many conspiracies, like just everywhere. That's why we have a conspiracy cat hat. We'll have to get that over there. But Andrew either to jail or meet up with Epstein, allegedly conspiracy theory, whatever. I don't think Epstein killed himself. I don't think that at all. I watch a mortician and she's got good theories on what happened. Either way, he cannot harm another person, but we also are just getting, well, I mean, we have the files that were released. I can't believe how many there are. Oh my word. I went on the DOJ looking and I was like, where do we even start with this? There's thousands, tens and hundreds of thousands. Epstein alive body belonged to, really? Well, did you see that video that's gone viral? They think like Ghislaine is in Canada and she dyed her hair. I'm like, that's wild. Like, I wouldn't want to be her doppelganger. I would not want to, I wouldn't want to look like her. There's just no way I would want to look like her. None whatsoever. Which, you're paying. Brad! He was shut up. Yeah, definitely. Did you see it, Lil? Did you see that thing? I'm going to call him Jepstein from now on. That's funny. I know you mean like Jeffrey, but Jepstein is funny. Hillary. I know what you meant. Wait, let's find it. It's wild. Where are you at? Look. Share, present.
Do I know you?
Ah, son of a gun.
Do I know you? You like Gillen?
No, sorry.
No? I used to order Hello Pizza off of her.
Oh, really?
She always delivered, yeah.
Oh, sounds nice.
Do I know you? You like Gillen?
Isn't that wild?
No? I used to order Hello.
Isn't that wild? That's wild. And then I didn't see that they put the thing. I don't like, those Facebook things, whatever. But that does look like her. They did a side by side, like even her teeth are, and teeth are like unique, like your fingerprints. So her teeth matched up. Her teeth matched up. Yeah, they're trying to say that the person in jail isn't her. And I'm like, what the hell? All right, let's see if we can find that. Hello. Where is the picture? They're all sketches. And most of them are her wearing a mask. Damn it. I can't find the picture. There was a picture of her. And it just did not look like her at all. Like she had gained weight and stuff like that. It didn't look like her. I don't think it's her. It's the most recent footage of her heavier. That's what I'm saying. The one in Dr. G explains videos on Epstein, and it's interesting. Aw, Ramen. I'm sorry. What do you want? Who's Dr. G, Jarella? Is it on YouTube? It's just Dr. G? I'll put in Dr. G. Ah, let's see. Dr. G explains. There he is. I will subscribe to him. I need new stuff to watch. Oh, you just did that. I just saw that. Listen, now, I don't usually be watching this, but I was going through like at lunchtime or something like that. And I'm just like, what's going on? I have like, 25 minutes. And I don't usually watch him, but he's on there because I like, sometimes I like to, sometimes I pop in. But it was Zachary Michael. And he had on there something completely not girl world related, the resin community. So I bopped over. I didn't watch his thing. I watched, like, I went to the channel that, like, had this thing. I didn't know that they were over there fighting. I mean, I know that the knitting community has drama, but I'm like, am I going to get sucked into this hole? But they do a lot of things with, like, Facebook and all that. And I don't feel like bouncing back and forth to Facebook and all that nonsense. So, anyway, wait, hold on. I didn't drop the channel. I'm the worst. It's been a while. Hold on. I'll get it. Let me get it. He's got almost 1 million subscribers too. So he must be um copy. No, I gotta go here. Dr. J. There you go. Sorry. The knitting community does have drama. I don't know what they're over there fighting yarn about, but whatever. But now the resin people, they're like, they're having like parasocial relationships, and then they're getting lied to and all that, like typical internet stuff. But I was over there watching it, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll take a look at that and see what's going on. Because I need new things to watch. I need new things to watch. But then I have a weird grocery shopping phobia too. Not a good combination. No, no drama here. Who isn't fighting? I know, Ocean. But I thought that that was wild. Like this lady is like, she's pretty fairly like, she's got like 50 some thousand people that watch her do resin molds and stuff like that. Tank Girl, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. Happy CATURDAY. She's over there talking about how some chick was lying and said like she went to the house and they were doing like a video together, and she was in the house and she said her husband came on to she can't stand her husband, so her husband went to her and was hitting on her and all this nonsense. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on over here? Now I need to know. We're fighting. In the Discord, we're safe over here. Everybody's welcome, and then you go to your boxing rings. It's taking forever. Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh my. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is on X. I don't know if it'll let me go there. I don't have X. Is it letting me? All right, what is this? Let's give it context here. Jim Carrey cloned and replaced because who the hell is that guy? Ooh. So everybody take a peek. Oh, I am sharing. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's a wonderful feeling. I really took on a pretty big challenge trying to do my speech in French. So, I wrote it and I researched it and I practiced it like crazy. But, then I watched everybody like talking 1,000 miles an hour up there receiving their awards. And I was like, I'm dead. But, and I made mistakes and I was like a novice. But I felt a lot of love and I felt a lot of appreciation that I tried, and what I said was true. And
Who is this guy?
I wanted to recognize my family. I wanted to recognize my dad. I mean, my dad was the type of person that if you met him for 5 minutes, you felt like you knew him for 50 years. You know, I can't talk about him without getting emotional. Oh, loved it, loved it. It's so beautiful. And having Michelle, you know, uh, Camille Coton was also amazing. And it was just a brilliant evening, you know, really brilliant evening. Oh my gosh. Benjamin Laverne was off the hook. I mean, I can't believe he committed to doing all that.
No.
And someone else. My favorite funny face is the one I'm wearing right now.
Thank you so much, Jim.
No. No, that was weird. That was bizarro. Timo Jim Carrey. It's him. He just had a lot of work done. I don't know his attitude and his voice. Like, I don't like that would, I don't know. That seemed very odd. Listen, again, I believe everything. His hairline is receding, but its mannerisms are the same. Do you think? Because like there are people that do look like other like stars, and they're hired to body double. He did sound medicated for sure. He definitely sounded medicated. And explain why he doesn't have brown eyes. Well, that's the whole thing. Like contacts. That's what they'll come out and say. Well, there's contacts. He was wearing different contacts. But if you're like the doppelganger, why wouldn't you wear the same color contacts? Like, what are you doing? Oh, alrighty then. Uh, listen, guys, I'm getting ready to get off of here. Mr. Kazi needs my attention. We have to, we have to take care of the wound today. It's going to be my first time, so I need prayers because I don't want to hurt him. And I'm like, I told him last night, I said, I'm not a nurse, like, or was it the other night? I forget. I said, I'm not a nurse, and I feel like I'm like completely like failing him because I'm not a caretaker. Like I could tell you about your teeth, But to take, I mean, I'm doing a good job. Like, listen, we're moving. We're doing the best that we can. But I have to make sure that we clean the wound and we get everything all together. But happy birthday, Brad's daughter. Happy birthday, Stephanie's son. Happy birthday, Samantha. She turned a good one. Andre. Thank you. You have a good Saturday. I know that we were a little short, but I do want to make sure that we take care of Mr. Kazi. We need him. Okay? So I will see you guys soon. Remember, I don't have the StreamYards anymore. We're not dealing with that shit anymore. But you guys have a great night. I will talk to you soon. Bye. What is happening? End the stream.